Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Very glad you're here. Very good to see you. Um, Normally, I would say welcome to this comfy, quiet little cozy corner of the internet, but unfortunately, it's not going to be comfy, quiet, or cozy. Kind of a somber episode today. We got World War III on our doorstep, and now this. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I really do, but I feel like everybody needs to know. I think this is a serious matter, and I don't know. I have an obligation to the truth, and something like this happened, I would want to know. I want others to know too. So I don't know. Take this as you will, um, but you might want to grab something a little stiff tonight. You know what I mean? A little stiffer than normal. Um, I brought the old Earl Grey while we do our drinking and our thinking tonight. Cause I just to keep calm. You know what I mean? Like you can drink your hard stuff, just get mellow, whatever. But I like to keep my wits about me. But at the same time, I gotta calm down, right? So tea, tea's the way to go. So anyway, real quick. With that being said, Lord help us all. Cheers to you, and Jesus too. Keep us safe, Jesus. Mm. Yeah. All right. It's just no sugarcoating, and I'll just dive right into it. Guys, a fox girl demon has escaped her eternal prison in Japan and is now on the loose. Uh, I know. I don't know what to tell you. This isn't some like conspiracy stuff here. This isn't like, some weird alien website that I pulled this from, right? This is from theguardian.com. All right. So you can't take this with a grain of salt. This is serious. So, like I said, guys, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I don't want to do this, but to be forewarned is to be forearmed, and I would want to know. So I'm gonna give you that same courtesy. So, you know, keep that in mind while I read this article. I'll link it below so you can check it out. If this is too much for you, there's just too much going on. You're overwhelmed. I get it. If you tune out, honestly, I won't think any less of you. I really won't. I get it. So, but if you can, hang in there. I'm gonna read this article. It's really short. It really is. It's short. So, hang in there. We'll know everything about this fox demon, and we can go from there. All right. So, with that being said, let's dive right into it. The title of this article reads: Japan's killing stone splits in two, releasing superstitions amid the sulfur springs. And the article reads as follows: Legend has it there is an evil spirit trapped in the Sesho Seki stone. So what happens now that the stone is broken? Predictions of dark forces being unleashed by an evil vixen hung over social media in Japan on Monday after a famous volcanic rock said to kill anyone who comes into contact with it was found split in two. According to the mythology surrounding the Sesho Seki, or killing stone, the object contains the transformed corpse of the Tamamo no Mai, a beautiful woman who had been part of a secret plot hatched by a feudal warlord to kill Emperor Toba, who reigned from 1107 to 1123. Legend has it that her true identity was an evil nine-tailed fox whose spirit is embedded in the hunk of lava located in an area of Tochigi Prefecture near Tokyo, famous for its sulfurous hot springs. Its separation into two roughly equal parts, believed to have occurred within the past few days, has spooked online users who noted that, according to folklore, the stone continually spews poisonous gases, hence its name. While the stone was said to have been destroyed, and its spirit exorcised by a Buddhist monk who scattered its pieces across Japan, many Japanese prefer to believe that its home is on the slopes of Mount Nasu. Visitors to the area, a popular sightseeing spot, recoiled in horror at the weekend after witnesses posted photos of the fractured stone, a length of rope that had been secured around its circumference, lying on the ground. And here's a before picture of the rock. And here's an after picture of the rock. Terrifying. I can sense the demon presence just coming from this JPEG here. Anyway, moving on. I feel like I've seen something that shouldn't be seen, one Twitter user said in a post that has attracted almost 170,000 likes, while others speculated that the demon spirit of Tamamo no Mai had been resurrected after almost 1,000 years. Local media said cracks had appeared in the rock several years ago, possibly allowing rainwater to seep inside and weaken its structure. The stone, which was registered as a local historical site in 1957, was mentioned in Matsuo Basho's seminal work, The Narrow Road to the Deep North, and has inspired a no play, a novel, and an anime film. Masaharu Sugawara, the head of a local volunteer guide group, told the Yomiuri Shimbun it was a, quote, shame the stone had split because it was a symbol of the area, but agreed that nature had simply taken its course. Local and national government officials will meet to discuss the stone's fate, according to the Shimotsuke Shimbun. The newspaper quoted a Nasu tourism official as saying he would like to see the Seisho Seki restored to its original form, presumably with its demonic inhabitant sealed within. Amen to that, dude. Couldn't agree more. And there you have it. There's a fox girl demon on the loose. And I don't know what to tell you, and these local officials here, trying to tell us that looks like cracks had appeared in the rocks several years ago. Nature had simply taken its course. Of course they would say that. They would say that. I understand. I get it. You can't have people panicking. The fox demon on the loose. World War III, right on the doorstep. I get it, but like I said, I have an obligation to the truth, and I want to arm you with the resources that you need to fight this problem, right? Or at least be aware, right? This is serious stuff, guys. So yeah, and if you're curious, you want to know what this thing looks like. The images vary, it depends on what side of the internet you're on, but she could look something like this. A giant fox that is a threat to cities and ninjas everywhere. Probably stomp on your house, rip your heart out, probably eat you, that sort of thing. Or she could look like this. A beautiful, busty fox girl, a little more easy on the eyes. Probably would still eat you, though. Equally terrifying, right? But who knows? Who knows what she could look like? She's a demon. She could shapeshift into all sorts of things. Who knows? She could look like my ex, which would explain a lot of things. But who knows? It's just anything. Could be anything. So to be forewarned is forearmed, and I want you all to be armed. So, like I said, say some extra prayers at night. Make sure that you're extra protected. Grab your sage. Salt around your house. Whatever you gotta do. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Please, take action. This is serious. However, I don't want to leave you completely, just overwhelmed. I don't want this to be all bad news, right? There is some good in this, especially for Americans. Yeah. I just want to say to those of you out there who are panicking and this is overwhelming, I just want to say that it's probably going to be okay. And I, for one, am looking forward to our new fox girl demon overlord, for the simple reason that honestly, she can't be any worse than Joe Biden.
True international effort to pressure.
Anyway, yeah, I'll leave it there. Not much more to say than that, other than look out, say your prayers, and yeah, man, heavy stuff. Take care, everyone. Good night.